Okay, in this quick video I'm going to show you how to draw anything from a photograph using a grid method. This is about the easiest way of drawing anything from a photograph. What you'll need is one of these, a plastic document wallet, something you'd put your papers in, A4 size or whatever will suit you. You'll need an ink marker and you'll need a ruler. The idea is to divide this plastic wallet into a grid. I used 2 cm by 2 cm, but you could use 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch if you like. You'll end up with something that looks like that. So this is, as I say, 2 cm square, and I've just done the whole page, but you could do a section of it if you like. The idea is we will then take a picture that we're going to draw, which I've got this picture of a bunny that I tore from a magazine. We'll use this, put that in there, and this is what we're going to draw. Okay. The other thing you'll need is obviously a piece of paper. A piece of paper is also divided into 2 cm squares, and the idea is quite simply to put one square at a time onto the paper. To help you, you can use a piece of card that's cut just slightly bigger than 2 cm square. The idea is that you can only see that one square and it doesn't distract you. So we'll just do one square at a time. I'm going to start here because there's more squares on the paper than I need for this drawing. So this one is blank. Next one, blank. This one, there's only a little bit in the corner, pretty much like that. This one, you just want to look at where things start on the edges of the square. So this is kind of just off halfway. So just off halfway is maybe a bit there, and it's coming to about here, which is maybe a third of the way in, so maybe a bit there, and it's just a kind of arc shape, roughly like that. This one here, just a bit up, it's going to obviously match this one, and it's maybe a quarter of the way in to here, so maybe it's a bit there roughly, and again it's just a kind of arc shape, and you don't need to get it perfect. This is just to get your basic outline. Move to the next one, and it goes from here, and it's just a maybe a quarter as well to there, and that gets us that bit. And you don't want to worry about whether it's an ear or an eye or something. You don't care, it's just a mark you want to get. Next row, blank, bit there, which is going to be this one, and it's round about there, I would guess, and then move to here. You want to come from there down to the here. Here we're going to go across, and again it's almost to the corner of the box, just to there, and this bit goes to there, something like that. Next box, it's going to be this bit coming in here, and then there's something from a bit here, pretty much just like that, and that's it. Next one, just a bit in the corner. Next row, blank, then we've got a bit here, and this is going to be this one. So it kind of comes in, goes to here, and again I'm not worried about if it's a nose or an eye, I don't care. I'm just drawing a kind of Y shape. I couldn't care less what it is, it's just a Y shape. Next bit, and just a kind of, not quite a circle, mark here. Next bit comes down that way. Blank. Next bit. This comes across maybe about a third of the way down. This one comes here. Next one. Just some bits of fur. This one comes down to about halfway here and then comes back out to maybe about halfway. Next row, blank. This one comes out to pretty much right on the edge. That's just fur. This one's just an arc, almost a line going across there. This one's just a tiny bit in the corner. Blank. This one is really just kind of fur. Fur, nothing there, nothing exciting. Again, it goes down to almost the corner. Blank. But here then there's a line, it's almost halfway. There's a bit here, bits of fur there. Just some bits of fur, nothing exciting, nothing exciting. A little bit in the corner. This one a little bit here. Blank. Then that comes down here. It's there, then this is just grass. Again, just bits of grass. And again. And the last one is just a bit here. And that's grass. And that's it. Simple as that. And when you draw the grid, make sure that I've drawn it a bit darker here so that you can see it on the camera. But when you draw it, you know, actually on the paper, your grid is better to be quite light, because the idea being that you can then rub out the grid and nobody will ever know that you used a grid. And as I say, that's just the basics of how to get the general shape on there. From there, you know, you can then start to kind of put in bits of fur and shading and that kind of thing. But this is also a good method for if you've got a picture like this. You could then say go from 2 centimetre squares to 1 centimetre squares. What you would then do is half that picture in size, or you can double it. So maybe in another video I'll show you how to, you know, go half the size or double the size, and then in later videos I'll go into other stuff of doing bits of shading and that kind of thing. But it lets you get a bit of practice and do some easy stuff like this. Don't do people's faces, they're always the hardest. So stick with simple stuff, animals, maybe even landscapes, that kind of thing, and you'll quickly get an eye for it and you'll be able to do it very, very easily. So leave comments and I'll try and answer any comments that you've got, any questions, and in a future video I'll try and do another one showing you enlarging and shrinking.